Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It has been a while since I have picked up the phone to share a little vlog with y'all, and I thought it was about time to do so. A lot has changed since the last time we've done one of these vlogs, so I'm going to give y'all a little update. If you saw, I also posted like a life update video, but a lot has changed since that as well, so this will count as like life update, week in my life, all those things, because a lot is different. I moved in with my parents and I have actually finally fully decorated my room, so I might give you a little room tour. But I live with my mom and my brother. My dad, his work is in Amarillo and we live in Lubbock, so he spends most of the week in Amarillo, and then my parents take turns on weekends visiting. I graduated college in May, as you saw. I tried to vlog that as best as I could, and I don't really know how well I did. I went to Europe for a month and a half with my mom. That was a lot of fun. I tried auditioning for an NBA team. I unfortunately did not make that team. But now it's currently September something, so it's been a while since I've talked to you. And I currently have, I'm gonna stop saying currently, I have at least 2 jobs at the moment. I have 2 jobs at the moment. The first one being serving/hosting at the restaurant that I've been working at for over a year here in Lubbock. And the second one is teaching at a dance studio here in Lubbock. So I am partially putting my degree to use, not necessarily in the field that I actually want to go into necessarily. I don't fully want to be a teacher straight off the bat, but I've had 1 week with these kids and they're great. They give me honestly such like a purpose in life, which is great. I remember going to college feeling like I am never going to be a dance teacher. That sounds like the absolute worst job. I just want to be a professional dancer, all these things. And now as an adult who's been educated on the importance of educating the next group of people and the ways to do that and form, great bonds with kids, but also like form them into great dancers. It's something I am interested in, also interested in the choreography side of it. I also know that personally teaching takes up a lot of space in my mind, and my anxiety is wanting me to be a perfectionist, and that's not necessarily how teaching goes. And so it wasn't an option for me during college when I was having to focus on school. I couldn't mentally carry the load of both. And so now that I'm not in school, my serving job is just like I show up, I do my job. Now, training was a whole thing, but now I can just show up, do my job, and leave, It doesn't take as much mental weight as teaching does. So I only fully teach on Wednesdays, but I also assist a class on Monday night. So I'm getting a little bit of my ballet in because the classes I'm assisting with are ballet classes. But I don't work at my first job on Wednesdays, so that's solely for teaching. But yeah, there's also lesson planning and stuff that having to do with that. I don't want to ramble for too long because this is a week in the life video and you're here to see my week. But I wanted to give y'all a little bit more of an update on what's going on in my life. I also turned 22. So if you see down in the description, my age is now listed as 22 and I'm not in school. But yeah, so the university has started back up. So my friends are back in town. The ones that, didn't graduate with me last year. So I went to a football game with them recently. I've been celebrating people's birthdays, all that. So, well, yeah, we'll see what's in store for this week. I only have work planned at the moment. But yeah, I also just washed my hair, showered, did the thing because my hair was in desperate need of a wash. And I added my curly routine is very simple because my hair gets weighed down pretty easily. But I added this working serum by Kristen S. and this air dry cream as well. What's good about this is I can re-wet my hair tomorrow and revitalize my curls. This is just good for moisture, But other than that, I don't really put anything in my hair. I don't brush it after I've wet it either, because it really like separates my curl pattern, which makes it into like a frizzy mess. But then I kind of scrunch with the slightly damp microfiber towel that I just had my hair in and let it do its thing. So yeah, today is currently Sunday. I can't really do a full like Sunday reset because I over the past week have like deep cleaned the majority of my room and the house, so there's not much to do other than like laundry, clean myself, and to clean the bathroom as well. So let's see what this week has in store for us. Wait. Okay, I'm currently in the process of making dinner, and I wanted to share kind of the recipe of what I'm making because I made this up in my brain one random day, just like, I don't know, I went to the grocery store and I was like, this sounds like a good idea, and now it's kind of like a staple in our house. And I pair it with any sort of veggie. I also pair it with some rice as well. You can pretty much do whatever you want, but I take 2 links of turkey sausage. You can use any sort of sausage you want. I just have to have turkey sausage. And then I cut it up into like little spears, kind of like this. Put it in, like half of it in the pan. Cover it with barbecue sauce, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. You could also probably add some like spicier seasonings if you want. That's probably how my brother would want me to make this if I was just making it for him. But my mom can't really handle spice. But yeah, add your seasoning, mix it all together. You cook it for 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other side, and you have these like perfectly liquid little barbecue turkey slices. And honestly, it's probably the easiest thing I've ever made. Lots of protein because you're literally just eating turkey sausage, and very fast. Takes like 20 minutes, you know? So, other than making dinner, it's currently like 6:20. I have edited a few videos. We watched some of the Broncos football game. I've been doing laundry in the process as well. And just kind of, I've been spending most of my time editing videos today though. I did play a bit of Stardew Valley as well. I've been really into just using that as my free time, is sitting down on my computer, even if I just do like a day of Stardew Valley. But I also have this very interesting prospect of wanting to live stream Stardew Valley with y'all and just like have a moment to chit chat and talk with you. I don't know how I'm going to end up doing that because I literally just have my MacBook. I don't have anything like any sort of elaborate setup, but I think it would be really fun. So if you have any ideas for that, or you think I should, I would love to hear from you in the comments. But I'm going to finish making dinner. I also went ahead and baked some corn. We got corn on the cob still in the shop, and I just popped it in the oven at 400 degrees for 30 minutes. So that's going to be our dinner for tonight, and I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm going to finish making this, and I'll talk to y'all later. scooted in. It's an intense one.
It's crazy.
Good morning, everyone. I ended up waking up at 6:30 this morning because last night I put in my retainers for the first time in probably like 4 years, and it was painful nonetheless. So I woke up in a lot of pain. My teeth really hurt, and so then I took out my retainers, and that made the pain worse, so I couldn't go back to sleep. So I decided to just wake up, have breakfast and coffee, and start a slow morning. And I started a new book this morning as well. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll share with you after. It's on my phone, so I can't really like film and read at the same time. But I have work. I work today at 11:30. I'm just hosting, so it really shouldn't be that long before I'm back home. But I like to get myself at least a little put together before I go. So I'm gonna turn on Gilmore Girls and finish doing my makeup. Okay, so I just finished work. I also finished a fun little rant video because my goodness, people have been on a new one today. And I don't think it's like it's a people thing. I think it's just like an accumulative whatever. Anyways, it is currently like 2:10. I'm gonna go home, change out of these clothes because I'm way too hot in all black. And the only other thing I have to do today is teach my ballet class, or assist with the ballet class. I don't even teach it. So we're gonna see where the rest of the day takes us. Let's go.
Double plie to the front, plie to the back, double plie to the side, three, front, face out, back. Shark, and a one, and a one, and a one, three sides, rear, double.
Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. I don't remember the last time I talked to you or what I showed you last, but it's currently like 2 o'clock on Tuesday. I had a serving shift this morning that I was there for like 2 hours for. I made like $13, so yay. But plans for today: go grocery shopping with my brother, spend time with Sydney, and prep for classes tomorrow, because tomorrow I teach at the dance studio. So I have a little leftover bowl. This kind of looks really good. It's leftover like breakfast potatoes that I made with the chicken from tacos last night, some arugula, some rice, and this sauce that I'm absolutely obsessed with. If you ever are in need of a hot sauce, this is really good on top of eggs or chicken or the things I mainly eat. But like the serrano has a nice kick to it while still being like this sweet flavor. Love it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna eat my lunch, try to convince my brother to get ready so we can go grocery shopping, and I'm also reading a new book right now and I am obsessed with it. And I shouldn't be, because it's kind of like not bad, but like, I don't know, I feel like the pacing of the book is just very nice, and it's been a while since I've read a book that I'm like enthralled with, you know? So Sydney just showed me her wedding dress. Tears. The lighting is so bad behind you.
What do I do?
Nothing, just say hi. He's in an ice block right now. Oh, is she still in the tree? What's happening?
Voy a escribir los versos más tristes esta noche. Yo la quise a ella y ella también me quiso.
Okay. Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. It is currently 1:30. I've had a slow start to the morning because I didn't have any work this morning, but I do have work later today, which is why I'm seated at my computer trying to get some things planned out. But I wanted to chit chat because of course a new episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty came out. It was episode 10, and let's just say this episode and the last one have been so anticlimactic for me. Like last episode was infuriating because like I felt like literally nothing happened. Okay, she found herself, whatever. This episode, it major time jump to Thanksgiving, and then it like the time period went like all the way to spring, and I felt like it was leading up to this point that the like episode ended at, but it ended before the point happened, in the sense of like I feel like the cliffhanger could have been later. Like the cliffhanger let off on like a point that didn't make sense, is basically what I'm trying to say. But we saw character growth from some people. We saw some new relationships forming that I'm not very certain of. Like, I don't know, Denise is an odd choice for me. But anyway, I'm just not as obsessed with this episode as I was like episode 7 and 8. But now I'm on my second coffee of the day. I'm gonna sit down and plan some things out, choreograph some, and that's basically all I have to do until I go to work. But let's get locked in here, yeah?
Something you go to the dermatologist for.
I wouldn't help me with any of them.
Right.
Okay, you may begin. Oh, I didn't know it's a sailor. Okay, how big of a sleigh would it be to show up with your lunch in?
Okay, I know I really haven't picked up my phone to talk to y'all today, but I have been spending a lot more time scrolling on social media after work today than I wanted, and so I'm kind of forcing myself to not look at my phone anymore. So I'm gonna try to play some Stardew Valley. I have Gilmore Girls on just to get kind of away from my phone right now. But I had a hosting shift this morning. It was okay. It was nothing new. We tasted some new wines that are about to be on the menu. Oh, I went to spend a little bit of time with Sydney. I got some things that she's giving away, so I guess I can give you all of that later. And yeah, other than that, I've just been here scrolling on my phone, which is why I need to stop now. So yeah, this is basically what my days look like now. So I don't really know how interesting this vlog is going to be, but I hope you get a little bit of entertainment out of it. Anyways, I'm going to play Stardew Valley, and I will be back with you. You may not be able to tell at this point, but I have a very set routine to the end of my day. And here, I'll try to get in the light. Ooh. This is not that bright. Give me 1 second. Okay. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a very set routine to the end of my day. And so it's currently 10:20 at night, and I have a serving shift tomorrow, so I need to get going to bed. We had ground turkey potato bowls. They had ground beef. I had ground turkey bowls for dinner, and then we kind of just cleaned up, chit-chatted a bit. But like I said, I have a serving shift, and my night routine basically looks exactly the same every night. I try to get in the shower around 9:30, 10. Sometimes it's just a body shower. Today was just body. I had my hair up, washed my face, brushed my teeth, do all the things, and then I come in here and I put one of 4 things on the TV. Either Gilmore Girls, which is what I'm watching right now, or 3 movie options. Pride and Prejudice is my I can't fall asleep, but I really need to, because I've timed it down to the scene when I need to fall asleep. Cars, one of my favorite movies, just kind of depends on my mood, or Cinderella 2012, the live action one. So I'm in the process of rewatching Gilmore Girls. I've watched it enough that I can fall asleep in the middle of an episode and pick up the next one and know what happens, basically. And Netflix doesn't my Netflix doesn't auto skip to the next episode, my profile on Netflix, so I don't have to worry about it continuing playing while I'm asleep. Anywho, as I was saying, my night routine basically looks the same, which is why I don't really show much of my night routine. I turn on the TV, get in bed, read my book either on my phone or with my flashlight, and fall asleep by 10:30 or 11, because I'm a grandma who needs sleep. Anyways, another thing that I did tonight, though, that is kind of something that I've been advised to do for like my mental health, but also to just like get me off my phone and get me in a good vibe, is to make a playlist of all my favorite songs, even if they're not, doesn't matter the genre, just all of my favorite songs, and like title it Romanticizing My Life. And now I'm gonna try to start playing it to wake me up in the morning, fill my free time, things like that. I'd also like to continue adding to it, but I went through like the entirety of my liked songs on Spotify and picked out the ones that I like the most. Will play on repeat basically, and put those in sorry, I put those in a playlist. So that is most of my night. I think this is just becoming a yapping vlog at this point. I don't really know. Sorry, I got a notification. I don't really know what more I'm gonna show you because I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the last day of our vlog, but I will also be visiting a friend tomorrow, so that could be fun. My serving shifts do take up most of my morning though, so that's why most of these vlogs aren't really much. It's because I'm working 2 jobs. 3 sometimes technically if you count hosting and serving as different jobs, even though they're the same location. But I digress. Anyways, I'm gonna put on my TV show and go to bed. And I will I will talk to y'all tomorrow. It is currently 2:30 and I just finished my serving shift. This is like the only serving shift I've had this week that's actually made me money. I only made $100, but like that's like my standard for most shifts, unless it's a Saturday, then I want to make 200. But yeah, I'm going home at 2:30. Honestly, I felt really good. I was in a groove. They started adding like recommended recommended tip at the bottom, so it tells you like what 20% is, what all that is. And I ended up having people tip me like over 25% today, which is great. So like my sales weren't high above, but I made over $100, so I'm chilling. I am kind of running on the Red Bull that I haven't finished, and a smoothie for lunch, so my energy level is like way up here, and I don't really have that much planned except going to bother my friends for a little bit. So we're gonna head home, we're gonna eat lunch, and we're gonna see where the rest of the day takes us. get to my book journal.
Working a 9 to 5 is so boring. Like, it's the same thing every day. So I feel like that's
Don't mind the YouTube video I have going on in the background.
Trying to like show something interesting, something different. I also made like $45 off of one of my videos. Like, oh my god, thank you! Anything I get paid from TikTok gets poured back into my shopping fund, or just like the money it takes to make some of these videos. Anyway, so that's just a long rant. Tomorrow I have a fun day. I'm gonna go to Pilates at 2 p.m. I would love to wake up slow on Saturday. I don't need to be rushing out the doors. Come back from Pilates, shower,
And then I'll add a spread later, but I'm going to have dinner with Araceli, so that's a later me issue. Yes, yes. She's posing. I wasn't gonna zoom in. Yeah. I didn't get it on video now. That's so cute. And that's where the episode ends. Jump back in, take it. Bow, bow, bow. Never get over this show.
He's gonna cry.
Alrighty, y'all. It's currently 12:35, which means that it's Saturday, not Friday, but I'm going to end this video here. I spent a good amount of time at Araceli's. I waited for Melissa to get home as well, but we watched the entirety of Julie and the Phantoms, and I got to traumatize her with seeing that for the first time. If you don't know, Julie and the Phantoms was a Netflix show that didn't get rebooted. So anyways, we watched that. They're like 30-minute episodes. There was 9 of them, and it's one of my favorites. So I had to relive that. Cried a little. It's okay. But I had fun, and this week is kind of as chaotic / mundane as my schedule gets right now. I'm, not doing a whole lot other than working. I'm in my hustle era, as I like to call it. But yeah, I'm just trying to be incredibly locked in right now, basically, and doing what I have to do to get to my next step. So if you liked this video and you stayed to this point, I really appreciate you. You are a true lovely, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, lovelies.